What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, Tyson Fury, new heavyweight champion, defeated Vladimir Klitschko. He's a funny guy, and he's done what most people didn't expect him to do. And Tyson Fury, as champion, just called out Lennox Lewis and also Vitaly Klitschko, the older brother. Now, keep in mind, Vitaly Klitschko has been retired for some years, and he's focusing on his political career in Ukraine. Same thing with Lennox Lewis. He's been retired for 12 years, and he's 50 years old. So it's an interesting choice to call out two guys that are retired. Not like Mayweather retired, because Mayweather, a lot of people speculate he'll come back for a 50th fight, and he just fought in September against Berto. So for the welterweights still calling him out, that's a little bit different. But, I mean, again, Lennox Lewis has been retired for over a decade, 12 years. So I don't know that he's going to come back at this point. You know what I'm saying? He's 50 years old, hasn't had a fight, so the call out's weird. But this is what Tyson Fury had to say. Lennox Lewis is a hater of Tyson Fury. He's a jealous old man. He's a jealous old man because I'm at the top of the world and he's a has-been. He has been a world champion, great for him. Whether Lennox Lewis wants to come out of retirement, I'm here waiting for him. I'm the best fighter to ever come out of these shores. He goes on to say, I don't care how old he is. If he's that good, let him come back and beat George Foreman's record. So, I don't know. I don't even know where this is coming from. Post-fight, the Klitschko-Tyson Fury fight, Lennox Lewis, he was a commentator, so he was in the ring with them. They have pictures together. I thought they were cool. And apparently, so did Lennox Lewis. And this is Lennox Lewis's reply. I'm honestly at a loss, emoji face. I just heard Tyson Fury calling me out again because I apparently, quote-unquote, hate him and I am jealous of him. Neither are true, and just when I thought we squashed anything between us, I hear his interview. It seems to me that Tyson Fury has a lot to say, except when he's in my face. I had dinner with him the night before his win over Klitschko, and it was all very cordial, and the next day he even apologized for the things he said. I thought we were good, so you can imagine my surprise to hear the interview today. I'm honestly not sure if he's got two personalities or what. Nonetheless, he's done nothing for me to be jealous of, nor do I hate him. I'm actually starting to think it's the other way around. In my prime, I didn't call out retired champions. In my era, we respected them. Ali is my idol. If he picked Holyfield or Tyson to beat me, he would still be my idol. With the exception of Bo, I've gotten along well and show plenty of love and respect to all of my opponents as well as the champions before me. This is how it's done. For a man that has battled and fought very hard to get the respect he deserves, it seems to me that he missed the most important lesson, that it's a two-way street. So I like Lennox Lewis's rebuttal a lot. And I'll tell you, I've said this in past videos. I keep it real on my channel. I don't have to hold nothing back. I was not a Lennox Lewis fan at all. Probably because when I was young, like watching boxing and stuff, Mike Tyson was my favorite fighter, him and Roy Jones Jr. and Prince Nassim. And based on, obviously, the rivalry, Tyson and Lennox Lewis, I didn't really like Lennox Lewis as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he's not. But it was after he retired where I grew an appreciation as I got more seasoned with boxing and realized, and Lennox Lewis was a bad boy. Like, I mean, this dude was an undisputed heavyweight champion. He used his jab to perfection. Every loss that he had, he avenged it in a great fashion. He lost to Hasim Rahman, avenged that. Oliver McCall. So, I mean, you got to give the man credit. Lennox Lewis he's the dude. Whether you thought Vitaly Klitschko was a premature stoppage, his eye was fucked up. It was busted up. He was leaking. And that was a prime Vitaly Klitschko. And probably Lennox Lewis who underestimated a prime Vitaly Klitschko. And he still won that fight. So, I mean, his resume is stacked. He has a lot of bodies on it. He beat Shannon Briggs, stopped him, beat Tommy Morrison, beat Mike Tyson. I mean, Lennox Lewis is that dude. Like I said, when he was fighting actively, I wasn't really a huge fan, but I respect what he's saying and I agree with what he's saying. He's cut from that cloth. He's that old school cloth. Again, I like Tyson Fury, his demeanor and personality, but I mean, to call that man jealous, a guy with wins over Mike Tyson, Hasim Rahman, Vitaly Klitschko, I mean, he beat the better Klitschko. To me, Vitaly is a better fighter than Vladimir Klitschko. So I don't really understand where Tyson Fury's coming from with that. He's jealous because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I like Tyson Fury, but his performance over Vladimir Klitschko, it was enough to get the job done, but by no means was it like a spectacular. It looked kind of sloppy on both parts, but I give Tyson Fury credit for pushing and trying to make the fight. And that's not hate. I'm just being real. It wasn't a clean cut like bow bow. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at other fights. Like let's say Lucas Matisse versus Lamont Peterson. I mean, he went out there and blew Peterson out the water in 3 rounds and it looked good. You know what I'm saying? And did his thing. But the Tyson Fury, it just overall was an ugly fight. It wasn't like a clean cut, precision, accurate punching type of fight. So I think it's a little bit reaching, unless there's something behind closed doors that we don't know about. But to say Lennox Lewis, who's accomplished as much as he's accomplished, is jealous, seems a bit of a stretch. Again, I like Tyson Fury's antics. It's good for the heavyweight division. So we'll see how he replies. And that's really it. Let me know what you guys think of Lennox Lewis, Tyson Fury. I doubt Lennox Lewis is even worried about it coming out of retirement after 12 years to fight Tyson Fury or anything like that. But let me know what you guys think. It looks like Tyson Fury's got himself in a little bit of hot water also with his mouth. So that's what he's going to have to learn, especially now that he's champion. There's a lot of eyes on you. And it's funny, like keep in mind, it's funny, all these interviews, like he said, all the critics can suck my balls and all this stuff. That's funny, but the way you conduct yourself as a challenger and as a champion with all those belts, the spotlight, I'm telling you, is going to be on you a lot more because you're a champion and you're saying suck my balls and stuff. He had a comment he's under fire for homophobic remarks. They're saying he hates gays and homosexuals and he had to apologize for that. And then I just read that he's under fire and being investigated for hate crime. I think it's about the homosexual remarks. So Tyson Fury, again, he's entertaining and he's an entertainer, but he has to watch it, especially now that he has all these belts and he's like a real respected champion. You got to watch it because you say all these things and it's just, you have a bullseye on your back. You're an easy target. Like, you're being investigated for hate crime for all the stuff you're saying. Another guy with BBC, like I guess a respected news anchor, called Tyson Fury a dickhead. So again, he has to find a way to find that middle ground of being the funny, charismatic shit talker and maybe turning it on and off. Like calling out Lennox Lewis, is that really needed? You know what I'm saying? Because perception is reality for a lot of people, especially in the world of boxing. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Tyson Fury calls out Lennox Lewis. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.